Hello everybody and welcome to my very first video on this channel. My name is Gabe and today's topic is going to be talking about where is your life going, and do you feel like that you are not going to be good at anything like in general in your life. So I am going to college to be a game developer. Now I am only in my third term at school. And, every day I'm plagued with this option, not really an option, it's a thought in my mind, and it's, will I ever be good at anything in my life? Now, we have people who are very good beatboxers, we have very good guitar players, editors, sound engineers, people like that, popular YouTubers, they're really good at keeping an audience entertained and have a comedic value to them. I am wondering, will I be good at anything in a kind of like a giant field so I'm recognized in that field? Now, what I mean by that is, okay, so I love to sing, but I'm not the best. Okay, that's fine. I know that I'm not going to be the best at that. But what am I going to be good at? I know there is supposed to be a lot of time put into going through the fields and the process of being some of the best in your field of choice. And today in class, we took a look at some pictures of a junior light artist over at, I believe it's one of the game studio that's here in town where I live, Raven Studios. Okay, so he spent over a year as a QA, so a quality tester. He sits on his ass and plays video games and plays their games to test for bugs. So he spent over a year trying to get the lead lighting developers to look at his stuff and just to get a chance at, getting his work done, shown, and seen. Now, he's a junior, and those things were freaking gorgeous. I don't think... It made me feel like half of those things that I was there, I was actually there. Now, I took a look at that. I'm like, wow, am I ever going to be that good? How much time do I have to invest into game development to be that good at what I do? Now, there is a lot of work. Game development field, there is a lot of work that goes into it. You have to put in the hours or you're not going to get anywhere. It's just like a lot of other fields. Say, if you want to be a professional athlete, there's a lot of work that has to be done and put into your career, fitness training and going to find talent scouts and things like that and playing the best that you can be. Now, obviously, I love to do YouTube. I love to edit videos. I love to make videos. I love to produce them. Every aspect of YouTube, I love to do. But I always get discouraged at a lot of things because I see what other people are producing. Then when I look at what I produce, it's not as good, and I don't feel very accomplished at what I do currently. Now, I'm trying to get out of this mindset by saying to myself, you have to put the hours into it. You have to put the time into it. And if you don't do that, then you're not going to reach that level. You're not going to reach the professional level, if it's in your career or your life. You just have to put in the time and effort into it. So I'm wondering, where is the cutoff? Where is the point where I break that barrier into being, a junior? Let's use the example I used earlier, like a junior developer or, a junior YouTuber, in the sense that I'm not the best, but I still have people who recognize my work and could say, oh, hey, that's done by Gabe, or I love that video, I love that podcast, whatever, that guy's Gabe. Okay, where is that threshold? And it's a mindset that I'm trying to get out of, and it's very, very hard. I haven't told anybody that I feel this way or that I'm stuck in a mindset like this. And I think that's a huge mistake because, friends and family are supposed to be there for you, supposed to give you encouragement. I'm not saying this bad or anything, but depending on what I do in my life, I know that sounds mean, but and I don't, if my family and friends are hearing this, I don't mean to insult them or say that. It's just I really haven't presented a option or an opportunity to them so they can say, hey, I like that, try doing this and see what's going on here. Hey, I'll share that with my friends on Facebook. I really enjoy that. I haven't really presented that option to them. And I think that is another huge thing, that if you want to be good at something, you always have to constantly get feedback. Even if you are the best in your field, like number one in the world, you are still going to receive feedback criticism, whether it's good or bad, from other people in the world or in your field. Now, obviously, there are drawbacks with that. Some people, they have confidence issues, and I understand that. I'm not one of those. I have a pretty decent confidence level. They're some of the best people in the field, or they're really good at singing. And I'm like, when I look at myself, I'm like, wow, how many hours do I have to put in just to reach, like a 10th of their level? And I'm trying to get out of that mindset, and it's really, really hard. Just going with your friends, or just going up to your friends and family and say, hey, I want your help. I'm in this mindset that I want to get out of, and I need your help to help me with. Can you take a look at this? Can you tell me what I can do wrong or do right? Just give me some feedback. I don't care what kind of feedback it is, whether it's good or bad. I will take that feedback and I will make it positive for me, what I love to do. Like I said, I love to edit. I love to make YouTube videos or whatever. I like to play games. I like to develop levels. I have some side projects going on, and obviously they are going to make me better. And they're not going to be 100% the best in what I do, but there's a huge learning curve for me, because the only experience that I have had in the game development industry per se was web development coding. There's a mindset and there's a barrier. Where do I break that barrier into being a 10th of somebody's level? So let's say, I like to talk into microphones, obviously. I guess. So I love to produce like podcasts and vlogs. I don't care what people think of me. Like if somebody says in the comments, oh, hey, you look ugly as shit. Okay. You're some random person on the internet. Like, I give a shit. So there's that, like I said, there's that barrier. And what do we have to take to get that barrier done? Now, like I said, there's a barrier. There's a lot of work. There's a lot of hours put in some fields. Like, let's say learning the guitar. How many hours and where do you break that barrier? And like I said, I've been in this mindset, and I don't want to be. I want to get out of this mindset because it's a very bad habit to get into, and it's very, very hard to get out of. Now, when I first moved up to my city of choice, I was really excited. Oh yes, I'm gonna be in an environment where I can stream, I can do YouTube videos, I can podcast and do whatever. But I haven't really done that. I think I have streamed 3 times in 2 months. I have produced 2 YouTube videos in 2 months. And when I first moved up here, I was like, oh yeah, I'm gonna be making 3 to 5 videos a day or a week. I'm going to be, streaming every day, but I don't, because I'm still stuck in that mindset. And like I said, it's something that I'm trying to get out of, and I really, really, really want to get out of it, but I don't really have a 100% friends and family support. And that's my fault. That's my fault. Because I don't go to them and say, hey, can you take a look at this, see what I can do right, or see what I did wrong, give me any feedback. And that's one thing that I say, if you're in this same mindset that I'm in, you have to go to friends and family. It is almost a necessity during this point in whether it's like a Twitch, trying to start in YouTube, whether, you're trying to learn guitar or something like that, or a banjo. Banjos are awesome. You have to go to your friends and family and be like, hey, I'm going to play this quick little thing and see what you think of it. Give me some feedback. I don't care what it is. I'll take it. I'll change what I am doing on that. And I just want to get your feedback on it and see what I can do differently to be better. And another thing that you can do is, like, if you're doing YouTube, don't get discouraged if you show your face on YouTube, okay? Sure, there are trolls on there who are going to say anything that they want to just try to elicit just 1% response from somebody. If there's 100 people and they get that one response from that troll post, then they're going to be happy as heck. Who cares about the trolls? The trolls don't care about you. They just want to troll and think that they're fun and cool, okay? Just ignore all the bad comments and put those comments aside. That's what I've done in a couple of YouTube channels that I've started, and they've unfortunately been taken down due to copyright, like a crap ton of copyright claims for some reason. You have to just throw out all those bad comments, leave them on there, or respond to them and saying, hey, you can say what you want, and I'll take it. It's not going to hurt my feelings because you're on the internet. I don't care. That's one thing that you have to remember if you're doing things if you're posting a video on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, whatever, YouTube, Twitch. You have to remember that they are on the internet. They are safe behind the closed computer screens. They have a screen in front of them. They have what could be hundreds or thousands of miles of cable, and they have your screen. If they were in front of your face, probably about 95% of them wouldn't say shit because they'd be too scared to say anything to somebody's face. And I'm going to end this video right now. I mean, it's been going on for about 13 minutes, so it's a pretty good podcast length. So, like I said, I'm in this mindset and I'm trying to get out of it. And if you guys are in the same mindset, please leave a comment down below on what you are wanting to learn or what you are currently learning, whether it's in school or on your own personal time, or maybe even a group of you. You know, if you have you and a couple friends trying to learn something, please put down in the comments below and send me a link or something through my Twitter. And the Twitter description is going to be my link to my Twitter is down in the description below. And just send me a link and just show me what you got, whether it's a Facebook post or YouTube or whatever. And I want to see it. Okay. I want to give that feedback to people, and I want to be that person that pushed somebody over that barrier to get them from the point of being on the edge of this mindset to getting out of this mindset and having the courage and the enthusiasm, all that type of stuff to keep going forward and ignoring all the trolls and haters. I want to be that person, and I hope that some of you can be that person for me. So once again, if you have any questions or concerns, or even suggestions on this podcast episode, please leave them in the description of this video on YouTube, if you're on YouTube, or if you're just listening to it and you know my Twitter or you follow me, link in the description. Just send me a tweet or go to my Facebook page and just leave a comment, or drop a tweet towards me and just tell me, hey, I listened to your podcast and this is what I like about it, or this is what I didn't like about it. Try to give creative and proactive, I guess is the word, criticism. I want to be that person for you. So once again, thank you all very much for listening/watching. If you're on YouTube and you just listening to this while you're doing something, thank you all very much for enjoying. I hope it was enjoyable for you. It's about 15 minutes long. And if you guys like it, please click the subscribe button down below, and there will be more podcasts on random topics I like to talk about. So once again, thank you all very much for watching. Please click the like button down below and subscribe for daily content on this channel. And if you want me to play random games and talk about random stuff, go subscribe to my gaming channel. The link for that is in the description. And make sure you follow my Twitter and Facebook pages for both my vlog channel and my gaming channel. And those links are in the description as well. And I thank you all very much for listening/watching, and I will hope to talk to you guys next time. Goodbye.